from Chinua Achebe. Kenyans are tired of being remembered only when elections loom, tired of watching hundreds of millions poured into one constituency while others are neglected, tired of leaders who treat public resources as campaign tools. All Kalau may have marked a turning point. In Trans Nzoia, Cabinet Secretary Wycliffe Oparanya and Senator Alan Chisang were booed and chased away as residents rejected token handouts and demanded fairness. The message was unmistakable. Keep the goodies. We want dignity, equity, and leaders who serve us every day. Yeah, does somebody need a hearing aid if they didn't hear that?
Please bold in that last statement. Put it bold.
Yeah. This is what people are actually saying that they need. Yeah. We're going to talk a little bit about that with you all at 9 o'clock, because is that actually what you're saying?
Yeah.
We're going to hear from you this morning. Looking into other stories, Eastleigh's success story faces the twin threat of drugs and insecurity.
When I just say Eastleigh,
I knew it was getting you. I was just looking at your eyebrow furrowing. I was like, Eastleigh, and he's like, what? Where? Who? Eastleigh.
Let me tell you, you got Eastleigh, you've confused people in Nairobi.
It's like Carrier Corps.
Yeah.
Like the Peace Corps, the Carrier Corps. Anyway.
Yeah.
Eastleigh's success story faces the twin threat of drugs and insecurity. We're going to look into that in just a bit. Doctors restore man's life after a rare 30 kg growth.
Yo.
You know what? I want to just look into this where it was. So it's a big story. We'll talk into it in just a minute. Yeah. This gentleman had lived with this 30 kg growth. Do you know how many kgs 30 is?
Just say it's...
Walking around with it as an appendage. Yeah. And it's not... but I'll tell you, for 10 years, Samuel Wako Akui endured a condition that left him depressed and made his manhood a subject of public disclosure. He lived with a nagging growth on his scrotum that caused the private part to swell, reaching 30 kilograms of weight. The father of 3 had literally been carrying around a scrotum the size of a he-goat or 2 building blocks that extended from his genitalia down to below his knees. I can see you wincing. In early 2017, he woke up to an itchy scrotum one morning at his Kuvasali home in Malava, Kakamega County, and assumed the discomfort he suspected to be a mosquito bite in the night would go away. It didn't. Since then, his scrotum has been swelling every day, and by 2018, it had swallowed his entire genitalia. I'm going to stop there. Health-seeking behavior is important.
True.
Well, successfully, doctors have been able to remove that, and they've been able to restore his life, and he's now recovering from that. But can you imagine that he stayed with this for 10 years?
Let me tell you. You know, how many kgs is that again?
30.
30 kgs. When you go
That's an 8-year-old boy or girl.
30 kgs is like what you're being sold as that jerrycan for water. That's just 20.
Yes.
Plus half that. That's what you're carrying every day.
Yes.
And that man was in pain.
Yes.
But you see, if 2016, if again, what you're talking about, health-seeking behavior, if he had just gone to the doctor after realizing this thing
is not a mosquito bite.
2 weeks later, it's not going away. You go, take a biopsy, let it get checked, let it get removed at that point. Hey, 30 kgs.
What? The good thing is that, I keep telling you, that Kenya medical practitioners actually are very, very good. You have a wealth of medical professionals who are doing their job and are standing on business. This gentleman will live to fight another day because of and he's been all over, going to places back and forth.
Which hospital is this?
So I'm going to go through that just a little bit. And that's what I was actually looking into. The Rafa Hospital in Eldoret. Saturday morning, he's recovered from surgery. And then they were able to do that. But, guess what? He also didn't need to travel halfway across the country.
Nope.
To get that
he
done.
had to leave the country.
No. Imagine.
I just want to find out the next information. Was it covered by...
Shh.
Yes.
Shh.
Silence.
Yeah, silence of the lambs. Kenya records a jump in HPV vaccinations as immunization surges. Kenya has recorded an increase in human papillomavirus vaccination among adolescent girls, making one of the country's marking one of the country's strongest gains in routine immunization, as global health agencies warn that millions of children worldwide are still missing the saving vaccines. Anti-vaxxers are going to have a field day with this, but okay. Defiant voters turn on their leaders, reject handout culture. Trans Nzoia was not pretty over the weekend. Senator Alan Chesang and CS Wycliffe Oparanya were basically told, come and be going, I beg. After all, Kalau lost Ruto-Way's cabinet shake-up, new alliances. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Nyong'o on how cancer changed his life and birthed a national mission. Of course, we know that foundation is one that we are looking into in terms of helping to save people's lives. And that, he did that as a result of something that he went through. The world's rarest zebra is in Kenya. And how northern Kenya is fighting to save the world's rarest zebra, the last stripes. A very interesting story. It's a special report. And in the opinion pages today, Josephat Lister Nyaringo talks about how the World Bank must demand accountability from borrowers. Okay, well, that could be a whole conversation.
True.
But one thing that you need to do today also is look into the health and science papers of the Standard, tackling mental well-being of deaf players. It's so interesting, I think, and I think it takes a skill. Have you seen deaf athletes or athletes, sportsmen and women play? It is the most interesting thing.
True.
Because they then use the vibrations in the ground to communicate. And it's great to
interesting,
watch. Very, very interesting to watch. And so that means to tell you that a disability is not an inability. So that's interesting, coming out of the health and science pages today. And of course, us all eyes on Morocco as the Kenyan Starlets play in that tournament that kicks off on the 23rd of July. All right, so it looks like in the Standard this morning. Get yourself a copy of the Standard newspaper or Standard e-paper, www.standardmedia.co.ke.